All right, we're here with the Necrobloom. I have played it before. It's a cool commander. The new set is like right around the corner, so I'm not looking to spend all my gold on like existing things. Kind of want to save up a little for the next set, so I'm just playing stuff I already have. Played it before. I really like this commander. The deck really isn't that different from the last time I've played it. So, it's got all the same funny cards I really like playing, but Doll Maker Shop is one of the newer cards, right? When I played this, certain sets weren't out, and I came back and added some new cards. Omen Path Journey, I heard somebody, or quite a few people, say that they didn't like this in the decks I put it in, and I don't really know if I ever had a problem with this card. I think it's just delayed ramp. It does cost 4. If it was like 3 lands, but this cost 3, it would be awesome, but it does cost 4, so I kind of get it. They're like, oh, just cast Explosive Vegetation. But I want unique lands for this commander specifically, because if you have 7 or more, you get the Field of the Dead kind of land effect, where you get zombies every time you play land. It can also, just like Hour of Promise, Hour of Parmesan Cheese there, get Westvale Abbey and other really valuable like high utility land stuff, mostly Westvale Abbey, and that's just really cool to me. I actually flipped Westvale Abbey, I think for the first time last night or something. I was playing this a little bit, so that's kind of cool. Pretty easy to flip it when you have a bunch of plants that aren't really doing anything. You can also make the argument I want Tooth and Nail Craterhoof because a bunch of plants that your opponent doesn't care about, they must now always think that you could cast Craterhoof Behemoth, but I just don't want to play Tooth and Nail Craterhoof because A, deck weight tier score nonsense. Craterhoof and Tooth and Nail being like the highest weighted cards just lower my opponent's, power level. And B, I've Craterhoofed so many people in this game, I just want to play a green deck where I don't do that. That's it. Premium Removal, a deck that probably can run Deathrite, even though this does dredge 2. I don't find myself dredging 2 for a land that often, but if you need a land, and this is already in play, there you go. It can dredge fetch lands as well. Again, doesn't really play too nicely with Deathrite Shaman, but that's totally fine to me. Also, if you're at 4 mana already, there's a pretty good chance your whole deck, I mean, basically my entire deck is functional at 4 mana, so the Dredge 2 doesn't come up too often, but it's there. Send it. Oh look, mono green having that. Wow. And my deck is mono green, it has to be, if I want to win the game. This one, this thing. Yeah, I played Heliod before. Adding on Discord. Oh, what's these bots? The Twitch bots, chat. The Twitch bots, please. Oh no, I don't double green. Ugh. Alright, so we go here, we sack it. I can play Omen Path here, actually. So, you and you? Okay, well, I mean... Oh, no, I can't. Right, I played the swamp. Do I cast this for a land? No. Alright. Okay. Rip. Favorite commander? Audacity. That's a little weird to me. Okay, so I can cast Circuitous Route next turn. Excuse me, Casualties of War next turn. Let's guess. I am not cognitive right now. I don't know what's going on. I can wait until they play this, but if I do, probably not a good idea, actually. Probably not a good idea. Okay, so artifact. I kill this, that enchantment, and... Oh, wait, I gotta slow that down. Cancel. All of them. Artifact, creature, enchantment, land. Aha! I figured it out. It can be extremely questionable to animate a land here, and I find a way to kill it. It is damage, though. I am actually at a low life total. Still a little bit sketchy, though, in my opinion. A little bit sketchy. Gotta be careful. And then play land my opponent doesn't know about. So, I have 2 mana after I cast this. Do I just go get Overwhelming Splendor? Try to survive a turn? I think that's possible. And if it isn't, well, you know what? Rip. Okay. So I have a zombie and a 2/7. I'm at 8. Did my opponent have a land? Again, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful animating all these lands. Okay, they found some lands, so what I said is slightly less true. Actually, they can ultimate Nissa, but that doesn't matter if the Splendor is not answered. These are 3/3s. They are 3/3s because they get counters from Nissa, so I don't know if I can kill Nissa with like attacking and whatnot. A lot of merit to it. Oh, they become 4/4s. Haha. Become 4/4s. Also, hello. You missed the chatbot swarm. Because they're 1/1s and then get 3 1/1 counters, so they're actually 4/4s. Can I stabilize, is the question? Do I even have to stabilize? This does actually have haste. Oh, that's weird. It's actually a 3/3. I guess some state-based actions or something. Because the, like, layering effects, like Blood Moon. It has haste and vigilance, too. Okay, this is a weird attack. I would always swing with all the 1/1s. This seems actually rather peculiar to me. I could do this, actually. Does that make more sense? Why not? So, what could I tutor for? I could tutor for a sweeper, but then, again, the Nissa has haste creating threats, which is a bit of an issue. I could just get binding. Blow it up. Block. Go to 2. Okay. Yeah, Necrobloom's really cool. That doesn't kill me. That doesn't kill me. Alright, we're good. Well, as good as we are, at least. Alright, they actually attack. They should have attacked like this last turn. So a bit of a mistake there. It doesn't really matter what I block, honestly. Just take 3. Probably should just dredge one. Alright. Zombie blockers for days here. We get Westvale Abbey as well. Oh wait, no, I want fetch lands 1. Or at least I want some fetch lands. Alright, I didn't get the Westvale Abbey immediately, but I did have a good card on top. Alright, just a 1/1, doesn't win the game. 6 attackers, 6 blockers. How can I reasonably stabilize? Death to Pock? Yeah. Let's see. We do this. Bargain a token? But that means I really want to... I don't have to bargain anything. I can cast everything out of my deck. I might not even... I might find something more significant than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 11 mana currently, so Emrakul's not making it. I could just get Grave Pact. I could get more mana. I could get Vraska. Whatever I get, I'd rather not lose. I could get a protection spell. Honestly, I kind of just want more mana. As long as my opponent can't deal with what I have going on, the 2/2s should keep me alive. So, what if I just got one of these? Yeah. Alright, we finally got Westvale Abbey, so I can flip it next turn, and then that's probably game. Alright. Yeah, look at that. I didn't... If I had Crater Hoof in that spot, I would have won, right? But... Alright, we got the Brony playing... What is this? Lulek, yep. So it's just mono green, Eldrazi. We... keep this, I think. Opponent shows us Devourer of Destiny, turn 1. Opponent exiles Kami, which is unusual, but they did exile 3 green cards. Oh. Snow-covered swamp here? Right. Opponent fetches for a green source as their first thing in their 5-color deck. Love to see it. Yeah, let's get that. You never get anywhere near pockets here? I don't know. You let me know when you figure it out, because I'd like to know. Opponent wins immediately, casting Mana Drain. Apparently not. Let's play... it's probably a good idea to play the double green card here. So I will. I do not know how the matchmaking works. But Ululek is cool. I never really had a problem with it. I can't envision a board wipe. Vraska is kind of interesting, but so is this. I like this here. It just gives me hedge against sweepers, sort of. Love me a Path of Exile, that's for sure. I said Path of Exile. It's Path to Exile. I've been playing the wrong game. They also did it the wrong time. I got the swing for 4. Haha! Taste it. This is a 2/5. Okay. So, what does this do? Land artifact. Alright. So, this. Cool. Look at that. We outgreened the 5-color mono green deck. Love to see it. Green, green, greens. A lot of green in my hand. I don't know if I like that. I'm on the draw, though. No 1-drop from an Uro player. You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. So, do they have a flare? What holds priority there? Endurance? Solitude? Subtlety? Subtlety? I think my opponent has subtlety. Does my opponent subtlety... Does subtlety cost 4 or 5? Someone in chat. It costs 4. So... Whoop. Oh yeah, that is such a subtlety. You don't think I see what's going on over there? You don't think I see you in your Karn's Bastion? Bloop. You have 0 play. I tried. I tried to say it. You can't say I didn't try to say it. I can use this turn cycle to flash in the Dictate and then proceed to probably not have it be relevant, so I'm going to just assemble a team. I could get Emrakul. They can't subtlety the cast trigger. Pillage of the Bogs. Ooh, I don't like my options. I don't like my options. I think I'm just going to get Emrakul, call it a day. Wipe our hands of it, be done with it. And we are not playing into subtlety, because I don't care. Opponent proceeds to not draw land again, and still doesn't choose to cast Uro. Just sitting behind subtlety. And maybe other counterspells. Paleontologist. Ha! Thought I couldn't do it. Can almost cast my commander twice. Alright, so now it's okay to run into subtlety a little bit more. I could still just wait a turn, honestly. I'm just going to cast this. Right? 4 mana left. Maybe that's just... Because my opponent's not doing anything, neither am I. Okay, sure. Well, that makes Balligate recovery a little bit useless. Not a big deal, though. Still no land. They have to go to discard if I... Okay, well. Force of Vigor. Alright, so maybe it's not subtlety. It could still be subtlety. So, this... Alright, Scute Swarm, you know what to do. That was unbelievably subtle, yeah. They finally drew a land as well. They discount cards in their hand cost 2 less. Sure. It's kind of the same as Explosive Vegetation in a way. Interesting card. Kind of weird. Well, I am notably ahead here, so I will cast my commander. Sure. Alright, get wrecked. Yep. I can get rid of that with the Archdruid's Charm, and I can also fetch in response to it, so I actually get another army of tokens. And Scute Swarm will not be dealt with from a blue-green deck at this point, other than mass bounce spells, right? So Scute Swarm is looking way better than my commander in this spot here. I mean, they're kind of tied, but Scute Swarm obviously runs away the game a little bit faster. And I still have Emrakul. Cool. Aha, but they don't have the green card. Ha ha ha. Yes. I have to fetch a green, probably put it on black? Black or white? Could probably just do black here. I have a lot of black mana though. I could do green again. Probably just black. I don't think I need to name green. Oh no, my goose. Which oddly enough didn't have an effect on my turn here. Lucky me. Yeah, we're gonna do blah. Replicating ring. That doesn't go to the graveyard. Oh no, what are you doing? Let's get that and that. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Heaped Harvest. Ooh, we could run that. Ooh, I like Heaped Harvest. 5 mana, gain 3 life, get 2 basics. It's kind of like Hour of Parmesan, except you don't gain 3 life. It's also like you get half of it early. Yeah, I like this card a lot. Could absolutely put it in my deck. It's a food for the goose, too. Food for the goose. Love to see it. So, commander into... this. What was green for Utopia's Brawl? What? Who? When? Oh, you mean name green. I think I have enough green mana. What does this do? Deals combat damage. Target creature you control with toxic instant. This is the most insane card I've ever seen. Okay. I gotta say, I'm down with it. That's a banger of a card there. That's nuts. Okay, so... we can swing with the plant token, because my opponent surely won't block it. Haha! I told you! Got him. I told you! I told you! We're gonna get Binding? No, we're gonna get Omen Path Journey. And we're gonna cast it. I told you I'd get in for 0, and you didn't listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody listened. Also, Deathrite Shaman is actually insane here, because they're the deck that they are. Sword of Forge and Frontier? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh wait, I have zombies. Never mind. All is well. I've never seen Necrogen Rot Priest in my life. If anyone was curious. Haha. Taste the 2 damage. Taste it. Do I dredge again? Nah. Okay. Let's play that here. Let's get rid of you. Wait. Well, let's do that. Actually, I want to get rid of the snow thing there, because I can just get it right back. Actually, I probably didn't need another green there. You can't do anything. Might as well swing with you. I don't need more zombies. That's fine. Alright, we got Westville Abbey. Love it. And Virtue is not doing anything at all this game so far. Vraska. Wait. That doesn't kill a creature. Dang it. That's fine. They probably draw, don't they? No. Okay. Swing. Yes! Alright, got it anyways. Whoa, why is priority being held? What are you doing over there? Calm down. What's going on? Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. That does not work. That's a death trigger on a token. Never mind. I thought it was a death trigger on a token. I thought it was a death trigger on a token. Whoops. So, green? I don't have a land for this. I'm still gonna play it though. Here. There. I can go another face. Yeah, we can go two face, because we have the Omen Path to make a token. And I'm not incentivized to use this Rite of Oblivion. I've come pretty prepared. I have the Death Right and the right to exile things, and Madrotha does not like that happening, so... Sure. Okay, let's... get rid of that. I'm not sure how my opponent deals with the Dictate here. There's a lot of value. They chose the bounce, yeah. This seems like some kind of poison deck, so this kind of makes me nervous. Do I dredge a land? No, I think drawing normal cards is, on average, better. Fine. I have infinite mana, so I can do whatever I want. Alright, we get to see it. We get to see Westville Abbey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm so excited. I think it'll actually kill my opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the Dictate! I forgot I had the Dictate. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot, opponent. I forgot that. If this was a paper game, you would not have sacked your board. I forgot Dictate was lethal. Oh, yes. It's a Valgavoth. Oh my goodness, it's a Valgavoth. No way. If I lose, we uninstall. We have the green creature. Do they have the discard spell? No. Do they have the cut down, fatal push, blood chief's thirst? What's the fourth one? Dismember. Is Dismember in the game now? It is. I think it's a mythic though. Alright. Like seeing all this, we play that, we do this. Oh man, Valgavoth, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My tokens just make this sword so easy. Shieldred. Whoa, you wanna calm down there? Start making tokens? This does make a token, right? Yeah. It is so easy to, like, avoid the Vel'Gavoth ward that it's actually depressing. Sure. And you can have a random card from my deck, because most of them probably aren't super beneficial. Actually, there's a lot of ramp spells. That's not true. They gotta land. Okay. I mean, half my deck are lands, so... We can play this and play a land. We can make a... Okay. Casualties of War has to be just... If my opponent doesn't deal with this, I'll just, like, win the game. Actually, if they don't deal with this, I win the game, but I'm not, like... Yeah. The goose is loose. Come on. Stay in the game. Keep sending it. I want to see the juice. I want to see the Vel'Gavoth tech. No land? Oh, no. I mean, we just win, right? We just, like, door to nothingness now and win. You missed a land drop. Yeah. You missed your land drop. Sorry, man. It's... Yeah. Man. I actually feel kind of bad. I wish this wasn't the play. I wanted to play this more. Oh well. Cool. I like that. I have not played against it, but it's certainly just blue-white control, probably. Yep. I'm down with it. I'm not sure I have seen this before. It is from Magic Foundation, so there's a good chance I haven't. Get birded? Yeah, the Burge. The Burge Uprising. Opponent appears to have a castable spell, but they don't know what to do. Interesting. How much you want to bet they're going to pass, forgetting that they held priority and like alt-tabbed away from the game? Forgetting now that they've given me free information that they have subtlety or solitude. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Maybe not. I've never been more wrong. Maybe they're lagging. They had a very delayed hello as well. You got 4 of this in your sealed pool? And no other ETBs? That's funny. Okay, so they don't have any blue mana. I'd rather not give them access to card... Wait, pay this, do that. Get white, black. I think this is the Paradise Dream turn where I can actually also pay for Esper Sentinel. So, double black? No. 1 black and a white? Yeah, that's kind of like the dream. That feels like the dream scenario I just did. And I have this going. Like, yeah, that was actually extremely... That was a very good turn, all things considered. I don't think they wanted to attack here. Because now I get to make a doll token. It might be a mistake. Might be a mistake. Let's get you and you. Yeah. Alright, I'm extremely far ahead. They don't have any blue mana. Kind of weird. The Khans of Tarkir planes. Can we pick up information from this? What does this mean? What does this mean? I can ignore everything and just, like, do this. Okay, not so much anymore. Please play your commander. Oh my goodness, play your commander. 6 mana door to the nothingness. Come on. Let me have it. You know you want to. Yes. Yes. The old card back. Yeah, that's true. Still one of my favorites. I actually don't have this one. Kind of tragic. Solemn Simulacrum. What are you doing? Ugh. Actual toxic. And then they played a really cool land. Weird. Do I give my opponent a card with Esper Sentinel? Because Necrobloom's getting in? Probably. Alright, Esper Sentinel, you've paid your dues. Have your stupid card. That one. Does this token enter tapped and attacking? No. There's no reason to swing. Token just replaces itself and wastes all those triggers. Gotta bank the triggers. Jace the Mind Sculptor. You need to calm down over there, buddy. You need to calm down. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's perfectly fine. It's actually kind of weird. So, flip. Swing. Like that. I feel as though this Jace did not get put to good use here. Actually, I could have just went all face. No, I don't want my opponent to have Jace. No. Do we have a board wipe? We're going to need one. Okay. You get some 1/1s and a treasure token. Cool. Cool. The value. The value. Does a land make for a good draw? Sure. Let's pillage for 20. Yikes. Oh, not yikes. And swing. With an army of 7/7s. I think you're gonna want to block more than that. Yeah, there you go. Take 21. This is like some Urion level blocks here, I think. I'm blocking with a Solemn Simulacrum here. You don't have time to bounce that up repeatedly. You should block and draw with it. Ah, there we go. See? See what's going on there? Since it's a type that doesn't trigger... Oh yeah, the token doesn't replace itself. You're right, you're right. Good thing I didn't swing. I think I did that last game, too. Just last game I did that, and I had already forgot. Boomer brain. So flickering this is funny. I like that. Reflector Mage. Okay. Really no reason to play Dictate. There's also no reason to have my commander in play. I mean, look at my board state. Soul Herder is now annoying. So now I have to actually cast the casualties. Can't let Soul Herder go unchecked. That is one of the better cards. It's probably like top 3 of what this strategy is. If not the best card. You'd probably put this in your command zone if you could, actually. I assume they flicker the Reflector Mage, but maybe just flickering this is basically the same, making 2 chump blockers. Do you have to make 2 chump blockers here? I might have to just flicker Beza and not bounce one of my tokens. I think my opponent's just dead. I think they're dead. You'd 100% make a Soul Herder deck? Yeah. So would I. So land, enchantment, creature, artifact. So artifact, creature. Oh, right. They don't have an enchantment. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, army of 7/7s, go. It is 21 unblockable. Excuse me, it is 14. 14 unblockable. No more Dictate is being left up. Okay, my opponent did not do the math. They were supposed to block with Beza. I wouldn't call it garbage, but it just didn't do anything. They didn't really get a chance to. Did I say hello already? I don't know. Okay. Greedy with the mana base? Not really. They drew 4 cards. It just didn't work. It just, it didn't work. Mana drain? Surely? Oh, I don't like countering ramp spells, ever, at all, in any way, shape, or form. I did do that, though. Alright, Mono Blue, surely there's no answer to Necrobloom in the form of Frogify or anything like that, right? Opponent didn't cast anything. A little bit annoying. I will continue to allow them to counter ramp spells. By all means. You got it. You got it. Okay. You got it. I like Kaito. He really has to put in some serious effort to, like, work. I actually beat the ultimate, which is kind of weird. I did beat the ultimate before. Do I want to dredge now? Nope. Do you counter everything I play, maybe? No. You don't. Oh, I have to swing at a player? Ooh, I missed a doll. So, let's cast you. I will begin to make zombies soon, and those zombies are pretty intimidating, I think. How close are we to the ultimate? We're kind of not that close. But we're getting there. Opponent's getting there. Wow, they bend and sink into stupor. I imagine they have a land, though. But yeah, I should have a doll token here. It's a mistake. Dig up. I'm going to cast Beseech the Mirror. Opponent sort of needs to have something at this point. I just haven't seen it. Do I swing first? I don't see why not. I don't want to get hit by something weird. Let's just make a token. I can also just flip Dollmakers and become an issue that way. I'm doing things here. Things are happening. You can just dodge the counter spells. It's not like anything's going to resolve anyways. Does that make sense? Is there merit in that? Do you counter a dig up? Because you can counter the card I find. Alright. Keep in mind, my opponent did discard lands. So they're just sitting on 4 lands. Or, yeah, sitting on 4 lands instead of discarding action. So they just want to keep 2 spells a turn, basically, it seems. Which is, again, a little sketchy. Here we have a Delve card. Sure, it finds a land at this point. I don't know what they do against this dollhouse here, though. 4 mana is kind of tough. I think I'll Alpha Strike their commander, too, because I would rather not lose to it. Okay. So they're getting lethal in the face, and so is Kaito. Yeah, yes! So it's kind of like playing against Brawl. If you get under the counter spells, they can't really work, and it's... Again, they discarded these 2 cards, so it's painfully obvious. There's just a wall of counter spells, and they're trying to hide behind the Kaito. It's Garruk. 1/3 drop. Opponent understands the game. 4 mana commander, 1/3 drop is the name. This has to be a Llanowar Mancer for sure. Yep, told you. I told you. So, we want to... What do we want to do? Okay. Okay. And nope, no reason to analyze any pollen here. I don't know what that bird tap is about. It's weird. Sure. I assume my opponent's deck is actually all 1, 2s, and 3s. It's probably safe to just run this out. It is a mono green deck. Can I outpace this? Not really, but who knows? They did minus it, so now it feels a lot easier to outpace it. That was a really good draw. Yeah, we want to cast this. Alright, plants. You know what to do. I can almost get my Helia, or thingy thing. Ha! Yes! See, that's what I'm telling you. This is a perfect example as why, like, when you can play Golos and get Field of the Dead every single game, you don't need to play other creatures in your deck, because it's just all in one land, and you just vomit a bunch of 2/2s in play, and your opponent can't do anything. I'm just gonna start making... Let's see, I get 2 this turn... No, I get 3 2/2s right now. And then I search for, you know, my white aura that shan't be named. Curse. And then I have a pillage. Yeah, just like... Good luck. I like it, though. And they were true to their name. Don't you give this flying. Don't you dare give this flying. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a combo deck. Oh. It's a combo deck. How else do you combo, though? How else do you combo? Wait, do you mean to tell me the only card that works with this is Atali's Favor? My opponent exiled 88 lands. That means there were no other cards in their deck? Well, how did they get this? They didn't mulligan. My opponent did not mulligan. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's giving me anxiety. Of course they had it against me. With 7 cards, by the way. They didn't have to mulligan. They just had it. Because, you know, like, why wouldn't you? Whatever. Stupid. That's dumb. I should play that. That's stupid. We like stupid on this channel, right? Alright, so let's see if it's a Heir Apparent deck. I would love it to be a Heir Apparent deck. Come on, send it. Yes! Alright, so we probably win. Yeah, I'm gonna just be boring and cast Casualties of War next turn. We're gonna be boring here. So... Oh, not that land. That one. It's just like, they just concede. It's not really... There's like never, ever any coming back from this. Delneve dying is just completely devastating. Creature, land. You know what? I'll blow up my own food token. Just for funsies. My opponent did not concede. Wow. I like it. Commendable. If my opponent proceeds to win this game, I will donate my Twitch income to charity. Actually, that might be illegal to say without actually doing it, so I will not do that. I think it's illegal to actually say. To avoid legal issues, I must admit I am not donating my Twitch income to charity. Nope, just draw. Opponent, I will collect some evidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could just get Emrakul and make my opponent feel kind of sad. But Heliod's Pilgrim into the Curse is a little bit more straightforward into actually like winning the game. So Throes of Chaos? What? Okay, I think if we're gonna call something garbage, I think that might genuinely be the garbage deck. That one I probably can't make an excuse for. That one's probably actually garbage. I won't lie. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh no. Opponent, I can't cast it. 4, 5, 6. I can't cast it, opponent. I literally can't cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I could have cast it if I didn't Casualties of War my own food token. Okay, so this was, I think, maybe more successful than the last time I played it. I really like this strategy, right? I mean, explaining the same commander twice. Again, there's a video. I already have a video of this commander, but you know, it's like when you play Golos and you always get Field of the Dead. That's what I did in Paper Magic, and you just got a bunch of zombie tokens as a giant wall to defend yourself, and then one with a Craterhoof Behemoth or one with Nexus of Fate spamming or some other, you know, go giant. But you'd have a wall of 2/2s that your opponent can't, like, dealing with Field of the Dead is something that you really have to take in consideration when you're playing against that deck specifically. You know, you don't bump into Demolition Field all the time and all that jazz. This is more vulnerable. It costs 4 though, but you don't get 2/2s until, you know, later, just like Field of the Dead. The plants are pretty nice, especially with the Dictate of Erebos, Grave Pact, Beseech the Mirror, Diabolic Intent. Like, there's Rite of Oblivion. The plants are fine. Again, Craterhoof Behemoth could just go right in here. Just take, I don't know, almost anything out and just put it in and be fine. Someone said Primeval Titan. You could do that too. But I think green has such good ramp spells. I mean, we have Rampant Growth now. that you don't really need a 6-mana ramp spell, even though it gets any lands, right? If I did put Primeval Titan in here, I would put the dual land back in, or the bounce land that taps for 2 colorless, Arid Mesa, or whatever it's called. But not really necessary, right? It's fundamentally a green commander with, like, hyper-efficient white cards, some of which are probably goofy and not even all that amazing. They do win games immediately sometimes, and other times they don't do that. Dollmaker's Shop is cool, but right, it's just sort of the vibe of Craterhoof Behemoth, just slightly costing less. You know, it's reasonable. That's reasonable. It is cool to, you know, diversify your lands, so like your snows and your basics count as 2 different types for this card, if anyone's curious why my lands look like that. I think we're at 44 lands. Yep, it started at 45, which is a lot of lands. It's like Tatyova level lands. But it's cool to have that work. I just like that, right? It's like, oh, I'll never have a game where I'm really mana screwed. Almost every other card in my deck is a land. You just sort of, like, have to play a 1 or 2 mana green card in almost every game that you aim to, like, win, right? You don't have to keep those if you see your opponent's, like, I don't know, Pock, and you have Reprobation in hand. You're like, oh, I'll just keep it. But you really always want one of the ramp spells to get going. But you do not need this on turn 3, right? But I would still argue the ramp spell early is extremely valuable. But this does not have to come in early. As a 2/7, it's extremely potent against red decks. As just a 2/7 body that is extremely annoying to deal with. They have to, like, commit usually 2 spells to it. And that's quite an uphill battle. Emrakul is nice. I don't think I ever cast Emrakul this time. Not really surprised, though. I don't really have a way to find it other than, like, tutors that find other things. I mean, I have Archduous Charm and stuff, but I mean, I don't know. It's fine as it is now, in my opinion. And yeah, if you want to see more Necrobloom content, there is another video on my channel of Necrobloom, so there you go. It's just as fun. The new cards that have come out since I played it last made it better. No surprise there. The opponent's power level seems... I think the scaling of, like, the tier bracket system is different since the last time I played it too. So it seemed kind of alright. I don't know how to take that. Nope, that's all I've got. So let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.